Can gym cardio machines replace running or sprinting on the field for conditioning? What's up, team? This is Coach Abraham checking in with Armless Strength and Conditioning. And for today's video, we're going to be going over if cardio machines can replace conditioning. The short answer is no, but there are going to be some exceptions. And I'm going to be showing you how you can use them so you can apply them to get you in good shape.
Yeah, top of the morning, I know that you thought I was dormant. Woke up early from shots that was swarming the block.
Now, as we all know, there's no better fitness than actually playing the game. The next best thing is going to be creating conditioning drills that mimic both the aerobic and anaerobic systems of the game. In the said principle, which is specific adaptations of imposed demands, we know that you adapt to what you train. You improve the qualities that you train. Whatever we train, that's what we're going to get good at. All right, so if all you do is conditioning on the bike, you're going to get good at conditioning on the bike, but there is a way to supplement it. Improving both aerobic and anaerobic capacity by means of running and sprinting on the pitch will always be better than doing cardio on a bike, especially when we need to include change of directional work, which need drills such as the 300-yard shuttle. Some of my favorite machines include a bike with small resistance, an air bike, or the Versa Climber. And I understand that not everybody is gonna have these two fancy machines right here, but if yours has these, I would highly take advantage of them. And I will be talking about the treadmill and how we can use that, so bear with me on that. With that said, where do machines play a role, and can they improve both the aerobic and anaerobic energy systems to help us out in a match? They are a great alternative, but not a replacement. They can be used if you're coming back from, let's say, injury, you need to limit ground contacts, and honestly just want to change it up. But if you're already in great shape and in season and use the air bike, that could work since you're already getting a lot of intense training and sprints, change of directional movements with the team. What won't work is if you're solely relying on the bike, on the treadmill to get in full shape. Many of us have used the treadmill to get match fit, and it is a great tool. I used it back in college, and we have seen other pros use it. What I don't want you to forget is the change of directional fitness that is needed. It is a great tool we can use often, but if done with some pitch fitness as well. Whatever things we're doing for training, that's what we're going to get good at. With the treadmill, it is going to be the next best thing to running, especially if you can't run outside. Like maybe it's raining, maybe there's snow outside, whatever it is. And it's also good to change it up. Now, here are some of my favorite rep schemes. At the top, we have a longer aerobic drill. As we go lower into these conditioning drills, the work time lowers, but the intensity has to increase, because if we're just working for 15 seconds and you're going at the pace of a 4-minute run or whatever, you're not going to be getting anything out of it. So in those 15 seconds, you want to go all out. Every single one of these drills, guys, it's all about pacing, and it's pacing it according to the time. And if you don't know how hard to pace yourself, honestly, trial and error. That's going to be your best friend right there. Maybe you don't get it in the first rep and the second rep, but by the third rep, you should have a good idea. When I've assigned, let's say, the 4-minute run, I've had athletes who literally sprint it. At least that's what I'm told. They say they sprint it and can only last 30 seconds. And I'm over here thinking to myself, like, that's just absolutely insane. Nobody can hold a sprint for 30 seconds. Right, so if you have a 4-minute drill, you got to find a good intensity to where you can maintain it, but by the time you're done with that drill, you're like, man, that was tough and I need some rest now. And same thing with these like 20-second drills, these 15-second drills. If you're going at it and you're not tired by the end of the 15 seconds, you're not going hard enough. The higher the time, the lower the intensity, and the lower the time, the higher the intensity. Make sure that you respect the rest on these guys. The longer the exercise, the higher the aerobic contribution, and the shorter the drill, the more intense and the more anaerobic contribution that will be happening. And to emphasize, guys, whenever you do conditioning drills, you're always using both energy systems, right? But you're gonna be favoring one over the other. For example, in the 15-second like sprint ones, after a certain amount of reps, right, you're contributing to that aerobic system, right? So you're always using both systems, but you're favoring one over the other, and depending on which drill and the length of the drill as well. For more information on match fitness, check out my video, the only match fitness video that you will ever need. I hope this helped out. Drop any questions down below if you have anything else to add or just want to know something else. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my training programs, my online coaching. If you want to take your game to the next level, you need help in season, if you're playing pro or if you're playing college and just need a good training in season to supplement your game, continue to get powerful and stronger. So Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Open my book, rip it up with a pen, and open my mind and get at it again. I really do not know where to begin. My mind is always on my kin. My creativity on 10 was never raised with silver spoon, but my mental state make it bend. What do you mean I come again? Out of this world like fourth and men, so much more than mortal men.